something you can do. Obviously the textures don't match, but yeah. So that's a thing. Yeah. I would never have thought that would work, but it does. No, that's nowhere near big enough for actual Fuda. But no, I'm not breaking into that scene. I I don't personally understand it. It's not anything that I am really interested in, so I tend not to involve myself with it. So, anyways, I don't really have anything else to work on tonight, so I'll probably throw that render this one. I'll probably throw it up on DeviantArt when this is done, and then otherwise I'll just wait for this to finish impatiently. Ugh. Just gonna have to wait. This is the hardest part. It's just the waiting. So, anyways, unless you want to see anything else or have any other questions about anything. You should buy Reality. It's definitely better than 3Delight. Uh, People say it's comparable to iRay, and so far from what I've seen, that's mostly true. I think lighting is easier in Reality. Um, I'm more used to it, so I can use it faster and more efficiently, but um, iRay is free, so there is that. All right. Thanks again for coming, Cool Remedy. You have a good night. That's true. iRay is incredibly CPU intensive, so you can't really do anything else. There's also no networking, which sucks. Which basically means my slave machine is worthless. I can't. I don't. I just It just sits there while I render with iRay. Whereas I could be networking it to go faster if I use Reality. So obviously that's a perk. The other thing though that I've been thinking about is for some of these longer commissions that I have that I really should be working on. Um, I'm thinking about just doing those in iRay because they render a lot quicker, and possibly just working on two machines, rendering one on one machine, rendering the next one on the other machine while that one's going. And by the time that's done, the other one should be ready to go again, and I could just go back and forth. I can turn my 2-computer setup into a giant porn hub. That's always been my dream. That's all I want to do. Boy, that would be tough to explain. Yeah, I quit my job, my steady gig, because I want to make giant women porn. Someday. Working hard in the porn mines, hauling up the porn by the truckload. Yeah, yeah, that's where I want to be. All right. You have a good night. I thank you for coming. And I think I'll probably call it then, unless there's any other questions or anything. So, thank you guys that are still here for coming, and I'll let you know when the next one is. Hopefully not in the too distant future. I was hoping to squeeze a game stream in too, but I've been, like I said, really distracted with Fallout, so I can't imagine playing anything else right now. Anyways, thanks again, and I hope you all have a good night.